All right, let's dive into an absolutely epic 15-day journey through the heart of Brazil. This is the kind of itinerary that's designed to be the adventure of a lifetime. This quote just perfectly captures that feeling of landing in our very first destination, the one, the only Rio de Janeiro. You can literally feel the energy and the warmth the second you step off the plane. So we've got 15 incredible days. And honestly, that's just enough time to get a real taste of this vast, vibrant country without feeling like you're rushing. It's kind of the sweet spot for a grand tour. And over those 15 days, we are heading 5 absolutely iconic destinations. And as you're about to see, each one shows you a completely different side of Brazil's amazing culture and landscape. Okay, so let's kick things off with the heavy hitters, the icons. Our first leg of the journey covers 2 of the most famous sites, not just in Brazil, but, on the entire planet. We are definitely starting with a bang. So for our 3 perfect days in Rio, I've kind of boiled it down to the absolute must-dos. First, you've got to get those iconic views from Christ the Redeemer and take that sunset cable car up Sugarloaf Mountain. It's just breathtaking. Then you embrace the world-famous beach life on Copacabana and Ipanema. And finally, you dive into the city's soul, exploring the incredible Celeron Steps and the electric samba fuel nightlife of Lapa, where music is just pouring out of every single doorway. Now, the real key to experiencing Iguazu Falls is seeing it from both sides. It's a tale of 2 perspectives, really. The Brazilian side, it gives you these jaw-dropping panoramic vistas of the whole thing. But the Argentine side, oh man, that's where walkways take you thrillingly, heart-poundingly close to the roaring water itself. And speaking of getting up close, are you ready to get soaked? Because the boat ride that takes you right under the waterfalls on the Argentine side is an absolute must-do. Seriously, it's an unforgettable, completely drenching dose of nature's raw power. Okay, so from the icons, we're going to journey to the true soul of the country, the Amazon rainforest and the vibrant city of Salvador. And when I say soul, I really mean it. Salvador was actually Brazil's first capital, the historic heart of its Afro-Brazilian culture, and that powerful rhythm is something you can still feel today. So in the Amazon, we leave the city far, far behind for a full-on jungle immersion. Just imagine this, a sunrise canoe trip, spotting those magical pink river dolphins, trekking with an indigenous guide who knows the forest like the back of his hand, fishing for piranhas, and even a night safari to spot caimans. It is a complete sensory overload, in the best possible way. Then we're off to Salvador, a city just buzzing with this incredible energy. We'll soak in that rich Afro-Brazilian culture, wandering the colorful cobblestone streets of Pelourinho, feeling the drums that power a live capoeira demonstration, maybe trying some amazing acarajé from a street vendor before kicking back on the beautiful Porto de Barra beach. This really just describes Salvador perfectly. It's more than just a place you visit. It's a city with such a powerful identity that you can feel it in the music, the food, and just the very air itself. And for our grand finale, we are making a huge shift. We're trading rainforests and colonial towns for the concrete canyons and pulsating energy of South America's biggest city, São Paulo. This place is a true global metropolis. São Paulo is just a feast for all your senses. You can see world-class art at the MASP Museum, find a green oasis in Ibirapuera Park, sample all kinds of exotic fruits at the municipal market, and discover incredible street art in Vila Madalena. And we'll end it all with a big celebratory dinner at a traditional Rodizio steakhouse. I mean, come on, that's the perfect send-off. Okay, so you're probably inspired and thinking, I'm in. How do I actually plan this? Well, this next section is your essential toolkit. First things first, timing is absolutely crucial. For the best weather pretty much everywhere, from the beaches of Rio to the Amazon jungle, you really want to aim for the shoulder seasons. So think March to May or September to November. That helps you miss the biggest crowds and the heaviest rains. Now, to make this feel real and totally achievable, let's talk budget. Here's a quick look at what a comfortable mid-range budget for this exact 15-day trip might look like. And this covers everything from those internal flights to your daily meals. So what does this chart really tell us? Well, because Brazil is so huge, your internal flights and your accommodation are going to be the biggest pieces of the pie. Planning those out in advance is definitely key to keeping your costs in check. Okay, let's talk packing. And trust me, you are going to thank me for this later. Light, breathable clothing is a must. For shoes, just think comfort. One pair of sturdy, already broken-in walking shoes for cities and jungle tracks, and a pair of sandals for the beach. And whatever you do, do not forget a solid rain jacket for the Amazon and plenty of mosquito repellent with DEET. Seriously. And finally, just a quick but really important reminder on traveling smart. Use registered taxis or ride-sharing apps, especially at night. Be aware of your surroundings, common sense stuff in crowded tourist areas. Keep your valuables secure, don't flash expensive items around, and please, please always get travel insurance. A little bit of prep ensures your adventure is smooth and worry-free. So after seeing everything this incredible country has to offer, from the peaks of Rio to the depths of the Amazon to the rhythm of Salvador, the only question left is the one right there on the screen. It is a journey of a lifetime, and it is just waiting for you.